So I'm here with my Chaos Lightsworns. So let's get into it, shall we? So what we have is here is our first lineup of our main beater and board wiper is that of Judgment Dragon, pay 1,000, nuke the field. He's on the field, so have one of them nuke the field, clear the board, clear that pesky back row. Solemn Warning, Grand Horn, all that jazz. Solemn Strike, which or bouncers or all that jazz. Or Scarlet, or Tyrant, or Nova. And so then at end phase you mill 4, so it's good and bad. 3k beater, nice beater there. I wish I could add more. One Blackluster Soldier Envoy at the beginning. First, you banish two monsters, 1 light, 1 dark, which you would usually banish Eclipse Wyvern and get a Judgment, which will be later on in this build. So then, you could activate its first effect, which target 1 monster, banish that, but it can't attack the rest of the turn. Or, if this card destroys a monster by battle, it can attack again. And then what we have next, which I wish I had more of, is Light Pulse Dragon, which you would target, banish 1 light, banish 1 dark. It's a 25 wall, pretty good wall, 500 off, 5 shy of 3k. Its ability is when it's destroyed, its effect is when it's destroyed, target a dark dragon type monster and special summon it. So if I could run some red dragons, I would use that, but I can't, so yeah. Our next card is, which again I wish I had more of, was Dark Flare Dragon, which again same as its counterpart. You banish 1 light, 1 dark, and then you would special summon it only from hand. Then its second effect is basically drop a dragon type from hand, deck, banish 1 card in either player's graveyard. So on to our level 4s is that of Triple Raiden, plain and simple. Summon it, mill 2, synchro into Aunt Michael or a Red Dragon if I could, or a rank 8, or level 8 synchro or a rank 4 synchro, sorry, XYZ. And then, so continue on our 4s is Wolf the Lightsworn Beast, which is basically if milled or if dropped through like your spells from graveyard, from deck to graveyard, is you special summon it, which is a nice level 4 21 beat stick for a little bit. Then again on to our level 4 Eclipse Wyvern, which you would, when this card hits the field, banish 1 Judgment Dragon, so banish 1 Judgment Dragon, and then you would use one of these 3 effects, by banishing it, and 1 dark type monster. Then you would after that you would get Judgment, which I run 2 of, which nice, plain simple. If I mill a Judgment, I can get another one. I can get some other ones. And then on to some more rank level 4s is that of Honest, which is nice. Take care of those pesky high level ones, which, so your monsters would target 1 light monster that's battling a level higher, so let's say a 4k beat stick, then you would drop this, and if let's say you have a raid on the field and have Honest in hand, you drop this, your opponent would take 1,700 and would get this rating would gain 400 because of Honest. And then these are for names for now from here on out, which is the Sorceress, which if I draw onto it, it's not that bad. Summon it, effect, MST without the quick effect. Draw power a little bit, but don't get them as much. Effect the Lightsworn bounces off like Raiden. Effect, then mill 2 for each Lightsworn I milled, I draw a card. And then one shuffler, defense monsters. If you have defense monsters, so flip effect guys, effect, shuffle. Then I have Chaos Lightsworn Paladin, another name. All that here, there. And then some other level 4s, which I need to switch this out for a different one, which is White Dragon Wyvern Buster, which banish one dark type monster, and then special summon it from hand. And if it's sent to the graveyard, search out its counterpart, which I need the counterpart because I run mostly light in this deck. It doesn't help me if it's a dark type monster, which I need all of I can get. And on to our level 3s. Triple Monster Reborn. Drop a card, special summon level 4 or lower Lightsworn monster. And then end phase mill 3. Negators. One is if opponent's attacks, banish it, negate the battle phase. Negate that battle. Grabber of spells. End phase. Tribute off. Activate the top 5. Grab one spell trap card and then send the rest to the graveyard, which is nice. Another name, Mini Minerva, is sent to graveyard, or sent to graveyard, mill 1, and then if it's summoned, take the combined total of all Lightsworn monsters with different names, and grab a dragon type that's equal or less that's light. One Plague Spreader. Again, I can use to set names to the graveyard, or I can send Lightsworn Judgment to the graveyard on top deck that, which I kind of need another one of this to run a little bit smoother. One Wolf, another name, flip effects, destroy 1, mill 3, strike card. On to our spells. Soul Recharge, drop Lightsworn, draw 2, mill 2. Draw power. Monster Carnation. It's a 1-for-1. Drop a card. So if you need Lightsworn in the graveyard, or your Judgments in the graveyard, drop a monster, spell, anything, grab a monster. So normally grab like Chaos Envoy because you have one of, or you grab like or Summoner. Grab Summoner. And then add that to your hand and summon that effect, drop, off from there. Searcher, mill 3, grab 1 Lightsworn. Send graveyard, which would help with Eclipse Wyvern and Wolf, which if you have like another level 4 like raid in your hand, it would send Wolf, or you could send Eclipse Wyvern to have nothing else in your hand, which banishes a Judgment Dragon off of that. And then what we have is, which I need at least 2 more of, Breakthrough Skill onto our spells. Breakthrough Skill, which it's another graveyard effect, negate a monster effect, graveyard effect, banish it, and negate another monster effect on the field during your turn. And then another Searcher. So if this is sent to the graveyard by a Lightsworn effect, search out a Judgment. And then on to our extra deck. So we have, our XCs are that of a Proximate River, which can't wait for that to come out. And the, what set is that from?
Battles of Legend.
Battles of Legends, there we go. 2 of, 3 of. I run 2 of. Detach. Mill 3. Draw cards equal to as many Lightsworns you milled. Number 39 Utopia. Which you could add this, and then you can add lightning to this also if you want. Which is nice. Nice rank 4. Nice easy rank 4. And then you have M7, Custo Primal M7, which you would use to have Yugioh on the field, XC into that, and then the effect is, I gotta read this. Detach one. Once per turn, you detach one XYZ from this target from this card. Target one monster from this card. Into the player's graveyard, and then return that target to hand. So go after your judgments, go after your or like some abstract monsters like Michael or your Minerva that you want back. Onto your synchros, onto level 7s. So we have one Black Rose, which now we have 4 Field Blowers, which is a nice level 7 to go into. Summon it, have a choice of blowing the field or not, which is nice. 2 Michaels, which level 7s, main of the deck, pay 1,000, banish 1 card on the field. And then if it's hit the graveyard, before this hits the graveyard, it would shuffle as many Lightsworns as possible and you gain 300 for that. And on to our rank, our level 8s. For that we have Crimson Blader, blocks your opponents from special summoning level 5s, and if it destroys a monster by battle. And then 1 Star Spark, protect itself, protect others, like Judgment, special summon Judgment, effect, protect itself, nuke the field. And then you add 55k to face your opponent. And I have 1 Light and Dragon, which is pretty good. The effect is it loses 500 permanently, but then you target 1 monster your opponent controls until end phase, loses 1,000, which 1,500 attack and defense. So if you can like run over those high monsters that are like 4k, 3k, they can't run over normally, without going to your X deck or all your judgments are milled. And 1 level 11. Which you would go into Michael and then Synchro with Raiden. Go into 11, I believe. Yeah, 11. And then it's just there. It's there for now for a little bit, here, there. And then you would during battle phase attack with this first. Your opponent can't destroy this by battle or by card effects. Damage system from any ways. What's your summon cards and effects cannot be activated, and if this card attacks, it is unaffected by other card effects until end of turn, until end of the damage step. So basically, no Mirror Force, no Compulse during battle phase or summon. So yeah, it's nice, easy. There. Yeah. What I think I would add, which I've been talking through it, is a couple Lights Pulse Dragons, Dark Flare Dragons, and then maybe another, switch White Dragon out with the Black Dragon White Buster, and then have another Plague Spreader, if possible. And then I would, for my extra deck, I would have a level 5 rank 5 in there for like the Dark Flares and all that jazz. And then I would take out maybe Topia if I can't get a lightning or something like that. Then after that, maybe a Beelzebub, the dark type one. I forgot which. It's the rank 8 one, which is unaffected by card effects, and it would gain attack equal yada yada yada. And maybe Red Dragon, Scarlet. Shh. Colt, if you're watching this, I didn't say that. Okay, so I'm here, like my map, a nice map. So you might see this future. You see this one facing Colton and his Red Dragons, which poor representation of that. Poor representation of that. And then, yeah. So back over to Todd.
Well, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks again, Evan, for the deck profile, and I hope you guys all had a nice. Leave a like. Oh my god, I slurred my words.
Leave a like, subscribe, comment, and then if you want me going crazy, comment that. If you like me going crazy during duel videos,
Yeah.
I could do that.
And
Maybe a little.
And if you have any ideas for Evan and his Chaos Lightsworn deck, leave them down in the comment section below. But yep, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Have a nice day.